Hello there, long time no speak. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just joining, I'm Kit Kat. I love to build in The Sims, and today I finally am posting a restaurant build of something I've wanted to build ever since the horse ranch pack was announced. And it's a Texas Roadhouse. So if you're in the United States, you're probably very familiar with what a Texas Roadhouse is, what it looks like. They all look really similar. But Texas Roadhouse is basically it's a restaurant that's a steakhouse, and it's kind of a lower end steakhouse. It's not super fancy, but it is very ranch-like inside. It's very like wooden. The outside is usually like logs, and the inside is logs, and like inside it's just dark and brown. Texas Roadhouses are known for being very dark inside, and as well as really loud. My grandma actually does not like going to Texas Roadhouse, and hasn't, because it's so loud and you can't really hear very well. So if you want to converse with the people you're with, Texas Roadhouse is not the best place for that. But yeah, I've wanted to build this restaurant, like I said, since Horse Ranch was announced. And I just now got around to it because I've been a little bit busy with dealing with my dog recovering from surgery. So this is a pretty fun restaurant. I even gave it a like custom menu. There's not like a ton of steak dishes, but I got like steak and some chicken and other things like that, burgers. That's really like the essential things that Texas Roadhouse has. Also, I guess it's mostly known, besides the atmosphere, it is known fully for the bread rolls that they give you. It's like unlimited rolls, and the butter is like this honey brown sugar butter, and it's really good. It's kind of addicting, probably because of all the sugar in it. But that is like the main food that it's known for. I wouldn't be able to tell you any kind of specific like meal that they give besides like, or that they have besides steak, just because they're really known for those rolls. So basically this restaurant is just a big box. I did a little bit of adjusting. I made it a little bit bigger, and then I wanted to use those barn doors, even though it's not specifically like the front doors of a Texas Roadhouse or anything. It's not like we have anything that is that specific. But I like the barn door, and then we have like a second entryway on the inside. I messed with kind of the windows for a bit, and then especially in the back and on the sides, end up changing them just because I have to put the kitchen in there. There's bathrooms, so your Sims can, use the facilities if they need to. And there's plenty of seating. There are booths, as well as some tables for them to sit at. I'm not entirely sure if the booths are functional, just because I ended up putting them on a platform. So a lot of Texas Roadhouses have booths, and then that are kind of like you step up and sit down in it. So that's really why it looks like that, because I was trying to make it as Texas Roadhouse-y as possible. Inside you'll see I am painting basically the whole thing brown. It's like a slightly darker wood than the one I used on the outside. And then those booths from Dine are like kind of perfect. But like I said, I don't think it's actually functional to sit in those. I only have 2 that are raised like that, and then some tables that are kind of like raised and tucked in. The booth booths at Texas Roadhouse are also like wooden, like fully you're just sitting on like wooden benches, so they're kind of uncomfortable as well. They're not as cushy as these booths, but that's okay, you know. And I think that actually this restaurant is a bit brighter than a regular Texas Roadhouse. They're very dark. And there's even room in here for like a bar. I'm just making sure that I'm getting all the essential things in. We've got 2 bathrooms. They are gendered, but I don't know. I guess the Sims will just go to whichever one's correct, but it doesn't matter because they're Sims. Got our hostess stand. I made that little area a little bit smaller. And I do some adjusting because I want to have like a seating area as though like Sims are gonna wait. Because also another thing that I found with Texas Roadhouses, when I've gone, is that they're always really busy at dinner time specifically. Not so much at like lunch, but so you could be waiting for like 30-40 minutes for Texas Roadhouse. And no shade to them, like the food tastes good, it's just it's not, you know, anything that special. So it's kind of, I wouldn't wait that long unless someone was making me. Yeah, just throwing in all the essentials. There's room for a bar. Usually there is a bar in the Texas Roadhouse. That one's pretty small, like it's right at the front. Normally that's not where it would be. But do some adjusting of the side windows, and then these tables are functional. At the end there's a little video of Sims using the restaurant. I took Don Gooseman to Texas Roadhouse. He sits at the bar for a little while, but some Sims are using those tables. They don't use the booths though, because like I said, I don't think they're actually functional, but that's okay. Over here, those are like the bar height tables. I guess I'm kind of like thinking that it's kind of more part of the bar area. Yeah, I think that chandelier really made it bright in there. It's the only chandelier in there, but it's very bright because of it. And the bathrooms are really simple. They're the same. There's toilet paper, and because I only used actually 2 packs in this build. I used, besides base game, I used Horse Ranch and Dine Out, because you can't have a functioning restaurant without Dine Out. So yeah, it's a limited build. If I had used like Get to Work or something, I would have had like those paper towel dispensers, but it's they're functional bathrooms. It's a functional restaurant. I end up putting, when I do a little tiny bit of landscaping, I end up putting a woohoo bush in the back corner there. You know, just for fun. You never know. You never know what you're gonna need. I forgot also that with Horse Ranch we got that bar back that was really nice, so I end up using that instead of those bottles, but it takes me a while to remember that it exists. And I've had so much fun building with Horse Ranch. I feel like it's been more like a longer amount of like holding my attention than in a Sims pack, since maybe like Cottage Living. Yeah, I've just been obsessed with building horse ranches and barns and things related to horses. So you might be seeing some more of those types of videos on this channel very soon. But yeah, I really liked building this Texas Roadhouse. It did not take very long, so you'll notice this video is a little bit shorter than some others. Because, yeah, using limited packs really helped. Got a little bit of like horsey decor. It's kind of sparse though, since it is a restaurant. There's not like too many things that should affect Sims routing, except for the booths not being functional. Oh, and I customized the staff's outfits. Normally at a Texas Roadhouse, The staff wear like just polo shirts, like black polo shirts that say Texas Roadhouse on them. Here, it's full yeehaw. They, everyone's wearing a cowboy hat. The hosts are a little bit more like dressed up. The only person who isn't like dressed up, because it didn't give me an option to like pick attire for them, is the bartender. It ends up being one of the Sims that came with the pack, is the bartender. I added a fridge in here and a trash can, even though you don't need a fridge or anything. But yeah, everyone is fully yeehawified here. In the little clip at the end of people in the restaurant, you'll see their, they arrive in all sorts of attire. But I love painting the ceilings; it's so good. They arrive in all sorts of attire, and then there is this child sim who is there wearing a bunch of broken custom content. So sorry about her. She randomly got assigned custom content, so sorry about her. Please ignore that child. You'll see she's like red and white and question marks on her. I need to go through and delete my custom content, but I'm not going to do that until I finish my Not So Berry challenge on Twitch. So if you want to check me out on Twitch, I will leave a link in the description below. I'm just Kit Kat Ginger over there. And I'd love to see you hanging out. We play Sims Mondays and Tuesdays for the most part at 6 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, this build is pretty close to being done, and just adding some horsey touches around. I love this pack, like I said, and I can't wait to build more with it. If you have any ideas for other horse ranch type builds, let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.